Welcome back to Wafflehouse in Limbo. Yes. A resume from last time. The mighty Louis Boreal.
That is me. After suiting up and booting up like the start of Predator or the Matrix, the party, equipped with spell scrolls, books, swapped equipment, and every other conceivable item, set out to hunt down the great big fish. Chaos magic ensued. Lewin became Fat Man Scoop, according to my notes. Azakar turned into a plant pot, and we all got progressively eaten by these horrible little chaos beasties. There was unhelpful darkness, according to my notes.
Oh yeah, I made it way worse.
Yeah, you weren't happy with that. Lewin was not happy with that.
Which totally nullified all of my defensive abilities. And then after, and I have it written as in quotations, sneaking around in Limbo, we managed to come face to face where our resident JC was drawn towards this glowing orb like Abu in the Cave of Wonders, only to be saved at the last minute for being snapped up.
The light floating in the chaos of Limbo. Let's take that off there, and let's have locations. Where are we? We are in Limbo, are we not? Planes of existence, Limbo.
There's steel drums playing in the background.
Not for me, they're not.
Yes, we're going to fight this giant Marmaduke to the song Under the Sea.
Where? Where are you? Are you here?
We're all looking at Enclave at the moment.
Okay.
Hey,
so you are in the chaos of Limbo, and Spotify battle.
Ooh, one important caveat for everyone. Just as a remember, all death saving throws fail automatically.
Oh,
so
I haven't forgotten.
Try not to go under.
I haven't forgotten.
Woo!
Okay, so this worm, silvered worm, you can see silver scales on it down its side, a light dangling in front of a large toothy mole. The actual teeth themselves are all glowing with different colours of the rainbow and sparkling. It just rises out of the chaos of Limbo and stands there in front of you. After you've just been hit by a chaos wave from this creature, an air of despair hits you. You feel longing, loneliness, despair. JC, you are up. What are you doing?
I'm going to move.
The light's gone out that was in front of you.
10, 15, 20, 21. I can now see this fish.
You can see
worm.
You can see Marmaduke. It's a giant worm. Looks a little bit like an anglerfish. It's very long. It's a huge creature. It's in fact a gargantuan creature. It's several hundred feet long. You can see energies crackling along its side. You have there is some of its spore here. Which you can see here, you know that it actually creates stability in the chaos of Limbo momentarily.
I'm going to move 20 feet to there.
Yep.
I'm assuming that's 20 feet. I can't see a grid or anything, so I think it is.
Do you want the grid on?
If possible, just so that way I know exactly how I'm actually moving. Right, so if I was... Cool. I was there, so 5, 10, 15, 20. Cool. Yes, I don't like the fact I've just been tricked by this light. It looks bloody ugly, and I want to shoot at the light.
Want to shoot at the light? Okay.
Yes.
Make an attack roll for me.
28.
Okay, so shooting the light, so I'm going to give disadvantage. That's a 24.
Yes.
You do hit the light. And you do 12 piercing damage. It just sinks into the light, but the light flickers slightly, but doesn't really change very much.
And then I will use the rest of my movement, 5, 10, just to sort of put myself back, so there's someone in the way.
Yeah, very wise. Lewin, you see this creature sort of come up, rises through the chaos of this plane of chaos, and this creature now materializes in front of you. You think there's been some illusionary magic here to do so.
Lewin is immediately concerned by this enormous worm which has just appeared out of the ether. So he's going to take a big swig of his shisha and he's going to breathe out as the fog suddenly it turns into this strange hypnotic pattern in front of it.
Yep.
So I'm just going to drop that on its space. It's a 30-foot cube. I'm trying not to catch anyone in the party on it, so...
Yep.
I'm assuming I can just get that on him. And if he can be charmed, he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw, yeah. I'm trying a new thing. I've got my iPad hooked up to my screens as well. Okay, 26.
Yeah, 26 definitely.
Okay,
saves.
so you see this hypnotic pattern. Does it affect everybody?
I did it so no one else would be in range.
Okay, so you see these sort of flashing lights around him, and his eyes just dart to the side slightly, but then just focuses. Particularly, he's looking at Azakar Erd.
Careful, everyone! Magic's not very good against this. And that's Lewin's go.
Dak.
Okay. I suspect. Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I've already taken a fair few hits. So I am going to cast Greater Restoration for us all. Just so I don't get taken out in the next turn.
Greater Restoration?
Not Great Restoration, Mass Cure Wounds. Get my words out.
Yep.
Doing well. I clicked on the wrong spell right
Yep.
at the very beginning. Why is this not working? Come on. You can do it. Right, okay. So I'll just roll it myself. 3d8.
Make sure to take back that level 5 slot for Great Restoration that you didn't
Yeah.
actually cast.
Oh, well done, yeah. Plus 6. So 24 points of healing for us.
And could you roll a wild magic surge roll for me, please?
Oh, I should have done that as well.
All healing doubled and reversed.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Lewin turns into a plant.
Oh, God.
Flip's sake.
And for a turn. And what happens to Dak?
A spectral shield hovers near you for the next minute, granting you +2 to AC and immunity to magic missile.
Okay, nice. So remember that.
Love
So you
it,
get plus okay, light, very nice. Okay, and the rest of you get hit points back. Lewin, you get hit points back as a plant. So you are a very buffed plant.
You can see the little clematis in the pot just sprout another frond.
Exactly that. Exactly that. Okay, Azakar.
Okay, well, Azakar takes out a tiny but very beautiful reliquary, and he whispers to it, may this get me one step closer to you, and he will cast Holy Aura.
Yep.
And I'll do a wild magic surge for that.
Yep.
You turn into a sheep for the duration. Oh God!
You really are rolling badly on these things, aren't you? Because there's about 2/3 of them are good. You are a sheep, yeah.
No, I have to pass a saving throw, but I don't know what that is.
It's your DC for your spells.
But what is the skill as such for polymorph? Is that wisdom?
It's a wisdom.
It's wisdom, is it? Okay. And that's a saving throw, isn't it? Okay.
Yep.
Thank God for that.
Well,
I just pass it. So everyone.
Okay, I will give you advantages in that to get your own spell. So you have aura up. Yep.
Yes.
So if you look at your thing, you can see there is on your. If you move your character, you can see there's an aura around you which will move with you. That is for your bubble. You can actually put another one on, which is if you go to your character thing, you can see where the PCs are. There's one which is for one's for spirit guardians as well. But we can use that for this. How big is the aura?
It is
30-foot radius.
30-foot radius.
Okay, well use it for the use the same one you've got there at the moment. Okay. So
Okay.
can you see this is ring around you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can
Okay.
see a purple aura.
Yeah. So if you move your character, that should move with you.
Which I will do because I would like to.
No, it doesn't. No, it should do. Okay, so we'll just move it on its own. Okay. It's supposed to move with you.
So I was then going to move here.
Okay.
And I'm afraid I can't move the aura.
Should be able to. Okay. Well, I'll move it for you then. Okay. I'll put it wherever. I can't get it quite on you, but
It's slightly
that's close. That's close enough. Okay, nice. So that just covers that all aura. So what does the aura do?
The aura, so creature of choice in that radius cast dim light in a 5-foot radius. They have advantage on all saving throws, and creatures have disadvantage on all attack rolls against them.
Okay, nice. Phomos.
Oh, quite handily. This is also the same radius as your protection from chaos itself. So let's move back 30 feet, getting away from this big boy. Real random question. If I use Hex, every time I cause damage, am I going to have to roll Wild Magic Surge?
No.
Or is it just
No,
when
just
Hex
for
cast?
when you cast Hex.
Oh, good. Well, in which case, I'd like to cast Hex on this thing with my bonus action and
Go for
the,
it. Okay, so
flame
you
magic.
cast Hex. Do your Wild Magic Surge.
Yep. Ah.
So
You
fog.
cast Fog Cloud centered on yourself.
Okay. So you suddenly can't see. There's suddenly the atmosphere around you just thickens to an extent where you cannot see. You cannot see through this either. Fog cloud is a 20-foot, I think, radius thing.
Yeah, sounds about right.
20-foot radius sphere around you. So there's fog around you now, so you cannot see it, but nor can it. Okay, so you've cast
does
on
that
him.
work
He's got Hex on him, yeah?
Yeah, how does that work with Hex? In description, it's like saying target is a creature you can see within range, but it doesn't say anything about needing to keep eye contact with.
You don't need to.
afterwards.
You do not need to keep eye contact with it.
Brilliant.
Hex,
Okay, so
which-
it has been hexed.
What should we put as a
Ability
Hex?
to disadvantage again.
So, its abilities of what, like strength, dexterity, and stuff,
Mhm.
right?
You can give it disadvantage any check.
What would be best for you guys? Is it intelligence or wisdom?
Well, most things are wisdom based, and this thing
It's-
seems to be rather good at it.
Just remember, it's checks,
okay,
not saving throws.
Ah, there you go. That's a problem then.
Well, I mean, I guess that would probably be the best thing, right? Still, wouldn't you say wisdom checks?
I would do strength.
Okay, in which case we'll make it strength. So
Let's
yeah,
make the
it's
big
got
fish
disadvantage.
slightly weaker.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's got less chance of squashing us immediately.
It will squash us later instead.
Okay.
It'll take 2 rounds instead of 1 for TB.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
how it says 20 feet around you, yeah? Okay,
Yeah.
so this creature, so you've done? Yep, you finished? Are you doing anything else? That's a bonus action. You haven't got an action.
I was going to say, can I just try and start blasting in its general vicinity? It
You
might end
cannot-
up hitting other people.
You
but we'll
cannot
see.
see it. You can try.
Do I need-
You can try.
Yeah, it just says creature with range. Eldritch Blast doesn't say I need to see it,
Okay.
so I'll give it a go.
Okay.
You can also just
Um,
move out of the fog cloud.
I can't. I've already moved my 30 feet.
Oh,
Hang on, I have got 5 feet, so I could move 5 feet back forwards, so I'm not quite in the middle of a fog cloud.
So let's put the fog
I'm
cloud on.
assuming the disadvantage.
It will, and you know where this creature is. It's a big creature, so it's going to be difficult to miss.
I was going to say broadside of a barn, right? So the first one, if we're doing it at disadvantage, will be a 20.
Okay, there you go. Fog cloud on you. Okay.
Oh shit! I'm the only one outside it.
You are now the target.
Dak, what's your armor class?
It is currently 19.
Not high enough.
You take 6 force damage. What you see, but nobody else does, is the a green beam comes out of the fog cloud, hits this creature and bounces off and hits you. You take 6 necrotic damage. Sorry, 6 force damage. That's what you take. Yeah, 6 force. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, the hex should just be on.
Yeah, it won't be on. Yeah. Yep.
What?
You hit me, you bastard.
Let me try again. Let me try. Yeah, I'm gonna try again.
I'm not gonna try again.
17. Actually misses it. It just disappears into the ether, the miasma around it.
I didn't hear that crying pain that time, so I'm assuming it was a bit closer. So we'll go for a third.
Dak, you take 5 force damage as a green ray comes out of the fog cloud, hits Marmaduke, bounces off its scales and hits you.
Oh, fuck you! Stop.
And I will just, well, in that case, I'm just going to give up. I think I'll refrain from a 4th hit because it seems I'm just going to shoot Dak.
He's learned to mimic the voice.
That's right. She's going to finish me off now.
So Marmaduke comes along here. 5, 10, 15, 20, and where Azakar was, a great big maw opens.
Oh dear.
Can't see you though. You can't see it. Natural 1.
He's very lucky.
He bites his own light.
Natural 1. Okay, so it misses. And that is all it can do. Actually, no, a tail. He has a tail. A tail whips round and tries to hit Dak.
Yeah, of course it does.
With a natural 1.
Fucking hell.
Okay, it does. I'm going to say it does 24 bludgeoning damage on itself. It whips round in the fog cloud and it just smacks itself in the face. So it does 24 damage to itself. It is a little bit enraged. It doesn't know where that came from, but it was from itself. Oh, I can't do this math. This is too high. There we go. Okay, there we go. Nice. And you can hear it roar. JC.
Cool. I'm assuming I'm right on the edge of it.
You are. There's a great big creature just bulging into you, but you're in the fog cloud at the moment.
Oh, do I do this? Right. I'm going to change my plan. I'm going to try something else that I was going to do later. I am going to. It's right in front of me, obviously, because I've got that one that I can move to within 10 feet. I'm gonna give it a hug of kindness. If that's okay.
Yep.
For a 28.
Okay, so this no, it's normal. So yep, you do hit it. You get disadvantage. You can't see it. So you do 12 piercing damage on it. You can hear this sort of whimper, and this feeling comes out. It comes over all of you of despair and loneliness. 12 damage.
Because it can't see me doing it, will I still get the sneak attack?
No, because you can't see it either.
I tried. Cool, and then I will bonus action disengage.
Okay.
And I am going to stumble I know it's in front of me, so I'm going to simply walk backwards. So 5, 10, 15, because I'm going to bump into Lewin. 20. And will that still be inside the bubble? Or my tail will be sticking out of it?
We'll just go to the left slightly.
Yeah, I'll do that. Go there. Right, and then that'll be me.
Well, you can't see the bubble because you're in the fog cloud.
That's what I meant. With my tail sticking out, I might just feel like the bubble being the edge there, and I'll take a step to the side.
Okay. Dak.
Yes.
You skipped me.
Oh, sorry. No, Dak.
Oh, I
Dak.
thought I was going to get hit again.
No, Dak. Could you make a charisma saving throw for me, please?
Oh, I'm going to get hit again.
You do have advantage because of Holy Aura.
He's got.
From the creature, that is.
22.
Not a problem. You feel almost like you're being sucked elsewhere, but you resist it. Lewin.
Okay, so first things first. Lewin pops back.
Yep. At the end of your go, don't you?
The wording it says here is the start of your next turn.
Okay, fine. The potty plant comes back, and you are completely discombobulated because you're in a fog cloud.
That's fine. Lewin has come back a changed man. There is otherworldly singing as there are angelic voices in the air, and none of you can see this because you're all in a fog cloud.
Okay.
As Lewin sprouts a pair of wings, a halo, and his armor changes from steel to a sort of golden.
So, do you have the material component for this?
I do, because I made a deliberate note of this last week.
What have you made?
An object engraved the symbol of the outer worlds. Well, I took the symbol from Enclave.
Yep.
Which is a symbol of outer planes, and I engraved it into my spellbook, which is definitely worth more than 500 gold pieces.
What's your intelligence?
My intelligence is 22.
You've bamboozled the DM, so therefore you got away with it. Well done.
I mean, it sounds sensible. I have no idea if it works, but it sounds sensible.
I get a whole bunch of effects, but Lewin is going to do the complete opposite of a wizard thing, and he's going to go with his outside of the fog clouds. I'm assuming, can I get here outside the fog clouds?
You can do.
And then he's going to try and batter the light like.
Okay, first of all, can you do a wild magic roll for me, please?
Oh yeah, this is going to destroy everything, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, hey, that's even better.
So a Jeremy Clarkson type voice starts talking as you do this.
Yes. Power.
And to the surprise of the party, an angelic finger comes outside of the fog cloud and proceeds to batter up this great big worm.
Go for it.
Hammond!
Hammond! Lewin! For the first hit, going to be a 22.
That whacks it. Yep.
It takes. Oh no, bollocks! It hasn't done it right. Sorry, bear me 1 sec. Because it's still trying to use. Sorry, do you mind if I re-roll the damage for that?
No, please do. Yep.
There we go. So that is going to be 7 points of magical damage.
What sort of magic?
It is just regular bludgeoning, magical bludgeoning.
Okay. Whack. Hardly feels it.
And he's going to take a second hit because this allows me to give multi-attack.
Yep.
Which is going to be a 24 to hit.
That hits it again.
That's a further 14 points of magical bludgeoning.
14. Nice. Okay. Lewin, could you play for me, please, a Oh no, wrong button.
I kind of wonder what kind of vicious mockery it would come up with.
He makes a vicious mockery. You start to feel, your bullets cannot harm me. Could you make for me, please, a wisdom saving throw?
I can. I have advantage in it, I think, from
your
special ability, don't
you
I?
You do? Yep.
So that is going to be a 17.
Okay, you take 9 psychic damage.
But I'm going to use my reaction to give myself... no, that's the wrong one. Where's Deflecting Shroud? To give myself a +4 to that. So that turns it to 21.
Okay, you feel some almost laughing at your inability to be any sort of activity, any sort of decent person.
Right, and it also takes.
And actually, something that comes to mind. You didn't save Muriel. Comes through.
Ooh, and the ineffective taunts have no impact on the rather effeminate wizard.
Okay. Thank you. Nice. Dak.
Great. So the fish cast spells now as well. Marvelous. Okay. Well, let's see if this helps. I cast Feeble Mind.
Yep.
So let's see if that does something. So that is a intelligence save, I believe. Yes, intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw.
Yes, please.
17.
Cool. It's now slightly dumber than it was.
Okay. How much damage is that? 4d6, yeah? Do you want to roll 4d6 for me?
Yeah.
Yes. No. I will do it right in a minute. There we go. 13.
Oh, I didn't take enough off. Sorry. Okay, and can you do a wild magic roll surge thing for me, please?
Let's see what we get this time.
Okay.
Okay. You and creatures within 30 feet of you gain vulnerability to piercing damage for
A lot of you suddenly feel like there's holes in your garments. Lewin, there's some holes in your armour as well. Dak, you doing anything else?
No, I think that sufficiently confused things.
Okay. It has, Azakar.
Okay. Do I know how close this thing is to me? It's quite
Basically, you can smell its breath.
Okay. Okay. Azakar is going to back away a little bit, but he's going to yell out to everyone to stay within range. Follow my voice, and I will move back to here because I don't want to be quite so close to this thing.
Yep.
But I think Azakar actually knows where the edge of this fog is.
Yep. Okay.
And he doesn't want to go so far as to leave people in horrible places.
You can't see anybody. You have no idea where anybody else is.
No, I know, but he's assuming people haven't moved too much.
Yep.
And he's
Okay.
yelling out basically, stay within distance of me.
Okay.
So I kind of know where this thing is, but can't actually see it.
Yep.
Can I do that? No, I can't. And I don't know that either, because I haven't seen anything bounce off it, have I?
Nope. You have seen nothing.
I've seen nothing. So then what I'll do is I will cast Crown of Stars then, because I would think that was a good idea, because I have no idea that things bounce off.
Okay.
And I will Magic Surge that. Yay!
Okay. You suddenly feel you cast these stars start flying around your head. Actually, these are 7-point stars, and you feel your mistress is giving you some of her attention, which is nice. Is this a concentration spell? It is.
This one is not. No.
This is not. No. Okay. Yep.
So can I bonus action fly one of those in his direction, or is it I can't see him, so don't even try?
Well, you can try, but you don't know where he is. So I mean, it's so big. He's so big.
Yeah.
Follow the smell.
I mean, if I was right in his face and he was breathing on me, I feel like I have a fair idea of where he is.
Okay.
So I will fire one of those at him then, which should be that one there. Quacha.
Okay, that's going to be a disadvantage because you can't. So actually, base roll because he can't see you either. So 16. Could you roll a 6-sided dice for me, please?
Certainly can.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dak, what's your armor class?
19 currently.
Okay, you see a mote bounce off this creature and come towards you, and you duck and avoid it.
Would you lot stop shooting at me?
Now you know what Baz felt like.
Yeah, exactly. At least he was armoured.
Yeah.
I'm in wood.
Okay, you done? Azakar, you done?
Yep. certainly am.
Okay. Fomos.
Yes. Is this fog cloud still here? I don't know how long that's meant to last.
A minute, wasn't it?
Oh, well, if it's by the spell, it's actually up to an hour. So
Oh, shit.
I didn't
A
know
while
if
then.
it was the same.
Actually, could you roll
can
a
I-
could you roll a d4 for me?
Yeah,
1.
1.
Oops. Okay. So the cloud moves slightly in the turbulence of limbo.
Bugger. Can I go in a direction? Do you need me to roll a d6 to go in a direction?
No,
or anything?
no, you're
How
intelligent
does
enough to know what you're doing.
Fabulous. I would like to go across here, and then, well, if I cannot blast it, then I can slash it, and I will use primal savagery instead.
Yep.
So that's a 31 to hit.
That's a hit. Slash. You scream.
That's
Okay.
17 acid damage and 6 necrotic damage.
Whoa, that's impressive. So that's 23 altogether. Yep.
Yes. And he will pray to himself quietly that this doesn't cause enough damage to lead it towards him, because he doesn't really want to be this close to it, but has no choice.
Yep.
And that's my turn.
It's your turn. Okay. That's Fomos done. Marmaduke. Dak, you haven't damaged it, have you?
The psychic damage from Feeble Mind.
Yeah, so it has no idea. Can you roll a what 6-sided dice for me, please?
I think sure.
Because of your feeble mind. 3. 1, 2, 3. So, Fomos, this creature, madness in its eyes, descends on you, and it goes to bite you with a. Where's my bite attack?
It's probably going to hit. Let's be honest.
We'll have disadvantage because of Holy Aura.
20 to hit.
Darn.
Yes, fantastic disadvantage, buddy.
What's your armor class?
Oh, it easily beats that by 5.
Okay.
Yeah, it's way less than that.
Okay, it bites down on you. You take 25 piercing damage. There's a crash of thunder. You take 19 thunder damage, and you are restrained on its teeth. It's also going to do. Can't do that one.
Of course, it's always me getting fucked.
8. It's aimed towards you. The other side of it is towards Lewin, and a tail whips round and hits Lewin with a 23 to hit.
That misses.
That misses.
With my new holy aura, my AC is 24 base.
Okay. So you just bat it away. Okay. Okay. So it also does a. No, I'll leave it be at the moment. Okay, JC.
Cool. As I'm still in the fog, can't do what I wanted to do. So I know it's vaguely in front of me. So I will take 15 feet forward, 5, 10, 15, and I'm assuming there I can start to see the outline through the fog.
Yeah, it's still you cannot see it, but you know it's there because you've got your
the
particular sense, blind sense. Yeah.
I really feel this thing's lacking some kindness, so I'm going to give it some.
Go for it.
21 to hit.
Hits it.
I'm assuming I can't have sneak again.
You can't have sneak again, correct?
Oh. And then I will bonus disengage, and I will use the rest of my 15 feet to go back.
Okay. Bear with me a second.
Yes.
Okay. Yep. What we're going to do now? We are going to do Lewin.
Yes.
Could you make a charisma saving throw for me, please?
Charisma save. Can I ask what kind of thing is affecting me?
An effect.
An effect. Well, that is a fail, but if it's a charm effect, I am currently immune.
It is not a charm effect.
Then that is a big fail.
Okay, you rest of Dak and sees, but Vomos you can't. The others can't. You can hear a ooh, and you just disappear. You just disappear. It looks like he has been disintegrated.
Yay!
Which is good because it stops you being damaged at the start of your go by the chaos area. Lewin, you have.
Yes.
You look around where you are. You're in a large cavern. You can see crystals everywhere. There's a slow drip of water. And there's just bones littered on the floor. You have no idea where you are.
As the room is well lit with my,
this is a vast cavern. Can I put you in that? Where are you on here? Lewin, where's Lewin on here? Lewin is... Oh, it doesn't let me do that. That's frustrating. I can't do this. It won't let me do it because of the screen. Okay, sorry. I'm just going to move everybody there. So the rest of you are going to go blank just for a moment.
Ah!
Oh my god!
So Lewin, you see that?
Ooh.
And then, sorry, I can't. Unfortunately, because of the screen there, I can't actually do that. And then you are back where you are. And then you see that, and around you there's this cavern, purple crystals everywhere, bones on the floor.
Cool. Logan's clever enough to know he's probably been transported somewhere else, so he's going to pick up one of these crystals and he's going to examine it as an action to see if he can determine anything.
Okay, make an investigation roll for me, please.
Investigation. 13.
Okay, it is a crystal. Do you have any jewelry skills or anything?
I do not.
No, it is a crystal. It is. You think it's sort of quartz-like crystal?
Okay, I throw it off my shoulder, and I'm going to. That was my turn.
Okay.
So I have to wait till the next one.
Dak.
Cool.
Lewin's vanished. He's been disintegrated.
Lewin's vanished. That's a problem. No idea how to fix that right now, but big fish. So let's see if we can cause more problems. I'm going to try and cast confusion on the fish.
Confusion.
Confusion.
Confusion, say?
Exactly. We're just trying all the mindfuckery here just to see if it helps. So that is a wisdom save, which I'd imagine it's probably going to make, but we'll try. Yeah.
31.
Yeah, oh no, he's fine.
Okay, but you can see his eyes are all over the place, and there's a bit of saliva dripping out of his mouth.
Okay, I mean, yeah, that'll do.
All right, cool. He won't be able to do that because of the thing that you dumped on him. Okay, you do anything else?
I mean, I'm going to try and move back. I'm probably going to get whacked, but I keep having spells hit me, so let's try that.
Okay, you can move back. So he does take an attack of opportunity on you.
Yeah.
Almost like a bestial reaction when he just lunges towards you. as you're trying to get away from him, and with a 28 to hit.
Oh yeah.
I know he's a disadvantage, doesn't he, because of the aura.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So 21 to hit.
Oh, it still hits.
Okay, you see on one of his teeth, you can see Fomos is impaled on one of his teeth. But you take 17 piercing and 9 thunder damage, and you are impaled on one of his teeth as well. So you don't get away. So I'm going to put you here next to Fomos, so you're both on his teeth around his mouth. Yep.
Hey man, how's it hanging?
Why do I get an
Not very well.
image of that meme of first time?
Exactly.
Not my first time.
Okay. Azakar.
Okay, Azakar is going to carry on in the direction that he was going.
Yep.
And should hopefully make it outside the fog cloud.
Yep, he's outside the fog, but he can't see anything because he's outside of the fog cloud. Yep.
Yep. But he can at least hopefully see that there is an end to the fog cloud carrying in that direction. And hopefully can now see his forlorn allies stuck on the teeth.
You can see them on the teeth of Marmaduke.
Okay, well, first thing I'm going to do then is I'm going to ping in with a crown of stars because
Go for
that
it.
would obviously be a great idea.
Yeah, you can do that from there. Yep.
Yep. Cha.
Okay. That is a. Do you have advantage in attacks with this?
Nope.
Okay, so it's sort of almost in. Is that just an attack roll that he's done? Yeah.
Yeah. Just a normal
Okay.
attack.
Could you roll a d6 for me, please?
Okay.
Fomos, what's your armor class?
Pretty much guaranteed hit.
Okay,
12.
the mote hits the Marmaduke on his scales and bounces off and hits Fomos, who is on his teeth, doing 22 radiant damage to Fomos.
Jesus.
That doesn't seem good at all. So this guy can just bounce spells off him.
That's what I was trying to tell ya.
Who said that?
But not all spells have bounced off, though, have they? Like, not everything's bounced off him.
Yeah,
Anything that travels seems
you're
to
getting
have done.
into Azakar's mind a little bit there. He's going to point at him and toll the dead. If that's okay.
Wisdom saving throw, yeah?
Wisdom saving throw.
31.
He should pass that.
Yep. Bong. The rest of you hear that, and he just doesn't even hear it. Hold it. No, intelligence is dropped with feeble mind, isn't it?
Intelligence and
Yep,
charisma, I believe it was.
Dropped
Cool.
by 4, I think, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Okay, that's fine. No, it drops down to 1. But wisdom doesn't. Okay, so he is fine. Okay. So that doesn't actually affect him at all. Just bounces it off him.
When you say bounces it off him,
It doesn't
what does that
affect him.
mean
It
to
doesn't
Azacar?
affect him at all.
Okay, so but it doesn't bounce the same way the Crown of Stars
No,
did.
no. But you realise that when you hit him, you actually hit the creature and it just bounced off. The silver scales are reflecting radiant damage. You realise that?
I know specifically radiant.
Well, that's what you've just hit him with.
Okay, sure, fine. Okay.
Okay. Then doing anything else?
Nope.
Fomos.
Yeah, this is not good.
It's a bit impaling. Yeah.
You're impaled on his
Yeah,
teeth.
How would... Because I'm restrained, how would Misty Step work? Does it still work?
Yep. You can just
Okay,
get
then
off.
I will use a spell slot for Misty Step. I don't think it's worth an extra if I upcast. No, it doesn't. That's a shame. Okay, well, in which case I will still need to do that. So I will... Whoop, because I do not want to get eaten, so I'm going to stand just safely behind Azakar.
Yep.
And if Eldritch Blast isn't going to work, there's other stuff I could do, but I'm worried if that's all going to bounce back as well. So, just thinking, stuff that we've cast directly on him, hasn't hurt him, but projectiles, well, it hasn't hurt, but it doesn't seem to have bounced back on us. Projectiles have bounced back, so I wonder if I have something explode near him, but not directly on him, whether it will.
By the way, have you made
affect
your Constitution
hurt.
saving throws for your hex?
Oh, no. Give me a second. What do I do that again?
I'll
Is that...
You took 22 radiant
Yeah, remind me.
damage, and you took from him, you took a lot. You took 44 damage,
Probably
didn't you?
would drop then. Yeah, it would probably drop then. I don't
Okay,
think I could.
so hex is
unless
off, yep.
Yeah, hex
Okay.
will be down then. Okay, that's a shame.
Okay.
Let me just remove concentration off myself. So yeah, projectiles have bounced back. Other things haven't bounced back. So if I'm just thinking, if I cast a fireball near him but not near Dak, then it shouldn't bounce back.
That's a lot of shoulds in there.
Shouldn't,
Bye, Dak.
but it's worth experimenting. So let me. Sorry, I just knocked my microphone. So I can cast that really pretty much anywhere at this range. So if I cast it in its hiney,
Yep.
so just behind it, around 80 feet there,
Yep.
that should.
Yep.
Let me just check. That shouldn't hit.
I don't like where
Yeah,
this is going.
80. No, it will hit around this side, so it's going to hit around the back of the worm. So
Okay.
I'm trying to like sucker punch. it
Bang!
back.
So it
That's
goes
right.
off. The explosion goes off. Could you make a wild magic surge for me, please?
I will do. Let me just roll with fireball as well. Wild magic surge. Not again.
You gave the same one, so we're
It's
coming
a sticky
back.
thing.
Okay.
Oh, this one really annoys me.
Yep.
Does the fireball still go off beforehand?
The fireball goes
Smack.
off, but you see it doesn't damage it at all. It's in the chaos plane. It's used to heat and fire.
Well, I can't do nothing.
You got-
Literally.
You got
Okay.
sticky fingers again.
I have
Marmaduke.
sticky fingers again.
Oh dear.
Okay, Marmaduke. He comes up here, and he comes up here. He sees Azakar. Comes up here with Dak attached to his teeth as well, and he makes a bite attack. And it's going to affect both of you. He's going to make a new bite on Azakar. With a 19 to hit Azakar.
May I shield that, please?
You may.
I will do that then, and I will roll a wild magic surge.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. It touches. You can see the skin of Marmaduke burst into flames, but it doesn't seem to bother him at all.
Of course it doesn't.
But he also has an attack against Dak. 23.
Yes.
You take 19 piercing and 17 lightning damage.
Yeah, Dak's down.
You're down.
I am.
Okay. Actually, I beg your pardon. You don't take that damage. It just swallows you. It swallows you,
Okay.
which is probably even worse.
Yeah, that's probably not better.
I will remind people, it's not instant death. It just means that you fail your death saving throws.
Yeah.
So you don't die instantly, but you will fail all your death saving throws.
Yeah. So you got 3 rounds maximum after you
Yes.
go down. Yeah.
Unless you take
Okay,
damage.
so it basically it just swallows you.
Okie dokie.
Okay. And it has a tail, which can't do anything because there's nobody to hit. Jay, I'm going to get rid of the fog cloud. The fog cloud is now dissipated completely by the bulk of Marmaduke. Okay, he is going to go to the back, and because you can go above and below him, you can be in the same space as this creature. JC, this creature is here. It's just blown away the fog cloud.
Cool. Would I have seen him swallow Dak?
I would say you heard Dak go, "Oh, not again."
Yeah, that's fair.
Right. It's probably not going to work, but if I see any particular bulge on the side of him whilst I'm doing this, I will be aiming to sort of slash that bit open in the hope that he can fall out.
Okay. Well, you can't see any bulging there, but you can do that if you wish.
Yeah, I'm going to hit him with kindness, and then it's up to your discretion if I get near Dak or not.
Okay.
22.
22 hits. You get sneak attack for this.
Cool, so that's 56 damage.
56 damage. And it just, you stick it into its side and you hit a vital organ. And it yells. There's a scream that comes out of it. Okay, a scream comes out of it. Are you doing anything else?
You said we can move underneath it. Would that mean that I can move underneath it without gaining a attack opportunity?
You can move underneath it, yeah.
Yes, I won't get attack opportunity if I move from this spot as long as I stay underneath.
If you move out of its range, you will get an attack of opportunity against you.
No idea if it's going to work, but as a bonus right, I want to move I'll do, to there.
Yep.
As I'm doing that, I would like to bonus action hide.
There is nothing to hide with here.
I can sort of blend into the colours. I am pink. I can swirl like a
no, there's nothing to hide against.
Well, I will hide behind his eyelid.
I was going to say, can you hide behind him like an X-wing or the Millennium Falcon does?
Yeah. Can I sort of lay with what is it? Crystal scarred side poking out to make it look like a fish scale?
You can try and hide. Not quite sure you're going to hide behind.
I will try and hide because it's scraping the barrel.
Okay. You know it's probably not going to be successful.
No, probably not.
How not to be seen? You're going to hide behind a singular bush, and then you stand up.
It was the middle
I will
one.
hide behind a singular potted plant.
I mean, in all fairness, his intelligence is 1, so, you know, he's not exactly on the ball today.
What is the hide roll then?
Stealth. Okay.
26.
So you think you've hidden quite successfully, but you don't know because there's nothing to hide behind.
Yep.
So he's going to do this.
Yes.
Okay. Could you all make for me, please, apart from Lewin, sorry, a wisdom saving throw.
We should all have advantage on these.
Advantage.
I think we do. 21 if we do.
Oh, double natural 20.
15.
Okay.
You ain't seen no wisdom yet.
Okay, so people who are chaotic, who anybody here who are chaotic? Alignment.
Not far off, I suppose.
If you've got a chaotic alignment, you have disadvantage on this saving throw.
I believe that's me.
I think I have.
Oh, disadvantage. I thought it'd be advantage. I thought chaotic's advantage.
No, chaotic has disadvantage.
Yes, chaotic.
Sorry, beg your
yes,
pardon. Chaotic has advantage. Lawful has disadvantage. I beg your pardon. So chaos has advantage. Who's lawful? Anybody lawful here?
Yeah.
Yeah, as
I'm gonna get hit either way.
So as a car is
so that's a flat roll then, is it?
it's a flat roll, so you're fine. Okay, so 15 radiant damage to everybody. Those who pass take half of that. So Fomus, you take the full damage. Everybody else takes half of that, which is 7. Okay. Lewin's not there, so it doesn't affect him. Lewin.
Lewis, as he will henceforth be known
Lewis.
in his,
So
in
Lewis,
his radiant form.
So Lewin, you suddenly blink and you're back in this space here. But just before you disappeared, you saw Dak in that space.
Oh.
And you're back here. Could you make a Constitution saving throw for me, please?
Yes, I can. That is going to be a 19.
19. You take 2d6 of force damage, halved.
10.
5 force damage.
5 force damage.
Yep.
Brilliant. I'm just going to do Constitution again. Yeah, absolutely fine.
Yep. So you take 5 as you're outside of the protected bubble.
Like a avenging angel, you just see this golden blonde-haired Lewin with his mustache all curled up, with a halo over the top of his head, appear in this space, and he's going to 5, 10, 15 stand next to JC, and again, you hear this great, ominous northern voice narrate as he starts smacking away at Marmaduke again.
Go for it.
So, first hit is going to be a 30 to hit.
That hits.
It takes 8 points of damage.
Yep.
And he's going to take a second hit, which is a 20 to hit.
Is it more than 8 points of damage? You're doing the Staff of Frost here.
It is the Staff of Frost, but the Staff of Frost has no hitting properties, I'm afraid.
Oh, well, that's what you're using. Okay, so it's 1d8 plus your intelligence, yeah? When you hit.
Okay,
nice.
While I have this spell up, I get to use my intelligence.
Okay, nice. But it's 1d8, it's not more than that.
Correct, yeah.
Okay. So you do then you do 11 damage.
That's fine. And can I see Dak or anyone else in its teeth at the moment?
There's no one in his teeth. Dak is not there. I've just put him here so he can see what's going on.
Brilliant. Then I am going to stand next to JC to give him a hand next round, and that's going to be me.
Okay.
I'm in. You can't see me.
Dak, you are on the floor. You are in this large cavern.
Okay.
Which, unfortunately, because of the way this is, I hardly may be able to do it. Where is Dak here? No, I can't do it. So you're in a large cavern, which you saw when Lewin was there, and you are just on the floor. There's pink crystals around you. It is suddenly very quiet. There we go. I can do that.
Oh.
I can separate the party.
Cool. Can I see the chomping hole that I came through?
There isn't a chomping hole.
Oh dear.
Then you know that whole floor up.
Oh, hang on. What have we down here? What is this?
Lewin is gone.
Yeah. To the where is it? Southwest. What's this glowy over here? Is that like a protrusion arrow, or is that a hole down?
Okay, there is a crystal there which is glowing. You've just come here. It's glowing, and there's like a very slow beat coming out of it. Every few seconds, there's a sort of it's like a deep thump that sort of radiates out from it.
Okay.
There are crystals on the floor. There are bones on the floor everywhere. There are a few rusted weapons here as well. There's a dripping from the ceiling of moisture. The air is stale.
The floor, is that made out of the crystals as well, or does that look more like
There's stone, but there's a lot of crystals everywhere.
Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to heal myself because I'm on death's door. My spells aren't working. Why are they not working? Anyway, so I'm going to cast heal on myself at 6th level and give myself back 70 hit points.
Okay.
Do I need to do the wild magic while I'm in here?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, you don't.
Interesting. And then, as bonus action, I'm going to wild shape. That's not working either. To earth elemental.
I'll tell you what I'll do is what I'm going to do is put you back in the other one. I'll take everybody there. Okay. Bear with me a second.
Okie dokie.
What we've got the PCs. We should have a thing for the Wafflehouse. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'll do that. Okay, so you should all be able to see now. Okay, so you're there. So you can heal yourself as you wish to.
Yep. So I've healed myself up a little, and I'm trying to wild shape into my Earth Elemental form, but I can't get that to work at the moment.
Probably because the APIs have crashed.
That'll do it.
Yeah, because I think I'll split the party. Okay, give that a moment to get back. I'll let you do that whenever you have an opportunity to do so. So you can turn into an Earth Elemental form. Okay.
Yeah, and then I'm going to move. Earth Elemental 30 feet.
Okay, as an Earth Elemental, you realise this isn't real stone or earth. It's not. It's not a natural substance.
Okie dokie, no problem. Well, I'm going to move. So, action bonus movement. Yep, that's me done.
Okay, cool. Take the rest of you back here. Okay, whose go is it? Dak is gone. Azakar. The fish is now. Marmaduke has seen you, and his eyes are beating down on you again.
Oh. Well, that doesn't seem like fun. Okay. We are going to try.
Yep.
Another Toll the Dead, because I'm not sure that didn't work.
Okay.
Asgar thinks that it could have been a thing. So that's a Wisdom save against a 19.
Wisdom save against a 19. Where's me? Things. 20.
I don't like this man.
Okay. Doesn't seem to affect it. Just shrugs it off.
Okay, Crown of Stars isn't a thing at the moment. It doesn't. That just bounces off of it. Oh, you know, I gained 5 hit points, didn't I, at the start of my turn?
You did.
Oh. Can I see everyone except for Dak?
Yeah, Dak's not there, so I've got him here, so he just can see what's going on the screen.
Yeah, that's right. I just wanted to make sure that I could see.
I'll move him out of the way, but he's not on this screen.
Yeah, of course, because he's been
consumed.
Yes. Ingestion. I'll just reiterate to everyone to stay within the aura.
Oh.
Stay close.
Okay, so I'm just going to move the aura because it's around here now. You can move the aura yourself, by the way. You should be able to move the aura yourself. No, just move the aura. Can you move the aura yourself?
No. Unless there's something else I need to be clicking to do it. The little select arrow thing doesn't do it anyway. As far as I can work out.
What do you want to do about me? Well,
There we go. Try that. Try move it now. It needs to be at the start of your go. Yeah, you can move it now. So put that right on the centre of you. Okay. That's for your aura and...
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, JC would have stayed within the bubble, but if it had moved.
Well, there's lots of chaos going on here, so I think we just take it that it's a chaos. Phomos.
I'm in trouble. My fingers are stuck together and I can't really do anything, so I'm just going to have to call out to you saying I can't do anything right now. I can't cast anymore. And I'm just going to have to go back 20 feet and dodge. I can't do anything else.
Okay, he's going to take... He's going to take...
My fingers are stuck together. You can see me waving my hands together.
He lunges towards you and takes an attack of opportunity.
Join me.
Yeah, oh mate, I won't be joining you, I'll be dead.
22 to hit.
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay.
I'm down.
You are stuck on his teeth. Okay.
Oh.
Are you? Yeah, you are incapacitated. Well, you're restrained, so you can see it's trying to gulp you down.
Well, if already incapacitated, I'll be swallowed. I'll look to how that reads. If already grappled or incapacitated, the damage would have taken me down first, so I've been swallowed.
If already grappled or incapacitated, you are incapacitated. Yep. So you are swallowed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, if I most.
So Dak.
Well, it depends if I even turn up where you are. Otherwise, I might be in trouble.
Dak, you see a unconscious form of Fomos just to materialise on the floor close to you. Okay. That's him done. Marmaduke. Let me just move you over here. Where is... here we go. He is going to attack Azakar. Okay. He is going to make a lunge at you with a bite attack with a 24 to hit.
AI shield, please.
You may.
I will do that, and I'll roll a wild magic surge. Oh no, wait, because it's +5, isn't it? So it would still hit with a 24 anyway. But it is disadvantage to hit me, right?
Is it disadvantage to hit you?
The Holy Aura should make it disadvantage on attack rolls.
Yes, it will. Yep.
So I will shield that, and I will roll my magic surge. Plant growths.
Okay, so there's a lot of plants around you. But
it's magic surge.
Okay, lots of plants. We do have plants somewhere. Spells, plants. That's. Oh, I don't know where it is. It's around somewhere. What's it called? It's plant something, wasn't it? Isn't it?
Yeah, this has plant growth centered on yourself.
Let's just use.
Which is a 60-foot radius, and it becomes difficult terrain.
60-foot radius.
Yeah.
Bloody hell. Okay. So that is going to be for everybody. So 60-foot radius is 60 to 24.
It's okay, everyone. He missed me.
Okay. So around here, there's just plants growing everywhere. But it's going to swing its tail at JC for attacking him with Egui. With a whatever that is. Oh.
Do whatever dodge I can.
Try again. Didn't work. There you go. Natural 1.
As he whips his tail, JC sees it and Vans. He does a backwards flip over. This giant fat cat lands. It just skims underneath him and misses.
Yep, and he does a 3-point landing. And he just
superhero land.
Yeah, exactly. He strokes his whiskers and he looks around. It look coolly, but everybody else is too preoccupied with Marmaduke.
Everybody's already dead. Doesn't matter.
Okay, that's him. That is him done. JC, could you make a Constitution saving throw for me, please?
I can attempt. 16.
That is fine. You take 1 damage.
Cool.
Radiant, 1 radiant damage.
I don't think that affects me, as in anything different. Anyway, right. I want to try something.
Yep.
I'm assuming I can see this bit of spawn over here.
Yep.
Actually, before I say it, can I? Yes, I can. I want to shoot at it with the crossbow.
Okay.
I just want to see what happens.
Okay.
20.
The bolt hits the ground and just ricochets off into nothing.
Cool. I will move whilst underneath him as well. 5, 10, 15.
It's difficult terrain because of there's all these plants everywhere.
Oh yeah, so that would be 30 then, wouldn't it? 15 with 30. Cool. Well, at least that puts me back inside the bubble.
Yep.
And that will.
That's you.
I am going to use my bonus to hide amongst these plant growths. Plant growth.
Alright. Go for it.
I feel like this should always be in quotes every time you say
I know.
hide.
An attempt will be made. 29.
Okay. Lewin, could you make a Constitution saving throw for me, please?
Yes, I can. I'm still outside of the aura then.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Very, very high.
So you take 3 fire damage.
Wonderful. I take 2 points of fire damage.
Yep. 1 point fire damage.
1 point of fire damage. Even better.
That poor moustache. every time.
I know.
It is smouldering again.
I said, okay.
So you're in difficult terrain. There's plants everywhere.
disappearing. I've just seen.
Lewin, JC has vanished.
Oh no! I'm gonna
The
make
party's
someone
dropping
else.
like flies.
I'm gonna make someone else vanish as well. Oh, for fuck's sake! I hate. It never works properly. Bear with me 1 second. I've got to go my list to find it. Right, let's try and do that properly. There we go. Can it make a dexterity save, please?
Dum, dum, dum.
Oh dear. A dexterity save, yep.
Yeah. Each creature within 30 feet of me becomes invisible. What? Well, see, I'm bouncing beans, but those have all been attack throws so far, whereas this is a saving throw. One does
Okay.
hope.
So he needs to make a dexterity saving throw, yep.
Yes, please.
Well, it bounces off him.
Oh,
Could you make roll a d6 for me, please? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
2.
Azakar, you take 84.
Shit.
Sorry, can you make a dexterity? Can you make a dexterity saving throw for me, please, Azakar?
Oh no! Could it be something else?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh dear, you take 84 force damage.
I hate to be that person, DM. It's higher than that because I upcaster. He takes 104 points of force damage.
It's
Bear with me 1 moment while I see if there's anything I can do about this.
oh dear.
I don't think there is.
This might be a big problem.
If this takes you to 0, Azaka, you're dead.
No,
there's
if
nothing-
it kills him, he's dead.
if it reduces him to 0 hit points,
Oh,
He's disintegrated.
the creature is disintegrated instantaneously,
no.
along with all their non-magical equipment. Only a wish spell can return them to life.
Suddenly, JC has a wish spell.
Okay.
That was the ring. I get 1 wish.
Okay. So, Azakar, how many hit points have you got? You take 104 damage.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm not dead.
Oh, thank God for that!
That would have been a lot of beer you owed him.
Yeah, would be. Well, that attached to that character anyway.
Do you know what? If you'd rolled a
Yeah,
4, if you rolled a 4, 5, or 6, JC would not have liked you.
No.
Do we think I'll stick with concentration, or this might drop? What do we think?
I think that's going to drop, yeah.
There we go.
So the holy aura goes down,
Unless you had a way of rolling.
but the magical, because of the chaos stones you have, the magical aura, the magical bubble is still up. JC, sorry, Lewin, you doing anything else?
No, I think I've done enough.
Okay, so you're still outside the bubble. Okay, Dak, you are in the
Oh, yes.
the cave. You see the prone, unconscious form of Phomos just flop onto the floor. You can see blood pouring from his mouth. You are a wild-shaped form at the moment.
I am, so I'm going to heal him at 7th level, and that's not working. So,
Why is this not working?
I don't know.
Can I suggest? Let me just get your character out again. I don't know what I've done wrong here. I'm sorry.
But Phomos, you get 80 points of hit,
There we go.
hit points back.
Try that. Try now.
Do 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 do.
Does that work?
Yeah, exactly.
Does that work?
No.
Why is that not working?
I couldn't tell you, I'm afraid.
Can you not move your character?
I did a minute ago.
I've just brought a
I
new.
can.
Try. Yeah. There we go. Have we crashed our APIs again? It doesn't look like it. No, the APIs are working. So, okay, so you are in your... You'll have to come out your wild shape form to do that. No, you don't have to.
No,
okay.
No, don't have to do that now.
So do you want to change your
I can
form?
try.
Yep.
There we go. It works this time.
Yep.
Earth Elemental.
Okay.
Come on.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, and you're...
Cooling.
Okay, and so you see Fomos there, and he just takes a breath as you can see his inert form starts to recover.
Yep. So that's my action. So I've just got some movement, which I'm just going to get closer to this crystal thingy.
Yep.
And a bonus action, which we'll just skip that. So yeah, that's me done.
Okay, nice. Back to Limbo. It is Azakar.
Yep. Fuck this, I'm off. It's not worth it.
I quit.
I'm out.
This
vote
creature is
was
bearing down on you.
Yeah, it would seem so. Okay. Okay, that didn't work. Let's try this.
It's just us trying random shit.
The creature itself looks barely injured.
Oh, hang on.
You have done some of the scales have been hit and have fallen off, but it has a few, apart from a few scratches, it doesn't look particularly damaged.
Silly question.
Yep.
Do I have ointment for the eyes that costs 25 gold pieces?
You probably, I would say, yes, you do. Yes, you do. But hold that thought. I'm just going to go for a wee. Okay, hold that thought whilst you think about how you're going to get out of this mess.
I know you've exfoliated some of these scales. You're going to do the manicure as well.
I'm just going to go back to hitting it, because clearly casting spells is not a good idea.
Yes.
I'm hoping that by hitting that spawn thing, it would have done something.
Yeah, it has to be physical damage of some description. Although, if you remember rightly, it's weak to pissing damage at the moment.
Yes.
It's weak to what?
Piercing.
Oh, sorry. Yep, piercing, fine.
I could do a whole 1d8 point of damage twice. Or 102, but I've learned the 102 doesn't work.
Yeah,
I mean, primal
it
savagery
does.
works, but it's just the trouble is I get killed almost instantly because I have no armor class.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to go...
Would anyone like to try something fun with Lewin? I swear it's a lot more fun than the last one.
Last time I did that.
Azakar, how many hit points have you got?
Considerably less than I did a minute ago. I've got 76.
Do you think you'll be able to survive another round?
I can survive another round, yeah. I might get swallowed.
Not another round of disintegration.
No, absolutely not another round of disintegration.
Good. Barring catastrophic shenanigans from Wild Magic, I could give you something very fun.
We need to damage this.
He
Long
lies.
and short of it.
By damage, you will probably do quite a lot of damage.
He'll
Okay.
use you as the weapon.
And it probably won't be magical. I could give you 3 attacks per turn.
I think JC's definitely the one to give that to.
No.
Each of which does a minimum of 16 damage.
I'm back, and I
Hey!
always love listening to what you guys talk about when I'm not here.
But
I'm
JC,
gonna-
surely.
No,
Just-
JC would benefit from this in the same way you would, because JC's still got attack options.
Just remember, if you polymorph him, it might fuck with the thingy.
Okay,
That's a good point.
Azakar.
Yes. I'm going to hit him.
Yep.
Because I'm going to try a Mind Slither instead.
Go for it.
Which looks like this.
Well, I will tell you now, it cannot pass because
Excellent.
of the feeble mind.
So we'll chuck that out there.
Yep.
And he will have minus 1d4 to his next saving throw.
Okay. Just remember that.
Sorry,
And
clarification.
how much damage? That's 4d6 damage. Yeah. Do you want to roll the 4d6?
Yeah, that should be the 19 psychic there.
I beg your pardon. Yep. Yep.
Who cast Feeble Mind on it?
Yo.
Dak.
Okay.
But it's not a concentration spell.
No, it was just the total punt in the dark to see if
No.
it'd help.
No, good to know.
Can I move towards Lewin and JC without being eaten? Or
You
with
certainly
the
can. I
tail?
can move through that space because it is a worm, so there's lots of space there. It is difficult terrain, so remember it's half movement.
That's cool. Yeah,
Yep.
I think I would about 10, 15. That's cool.
Mhm.
Just to get them back
Okay.
in. Not the holy aura anymore, but at least.
Okay. Phomos,
Yes.
you are in a cavern. There are crystals on the floor. You see an earth elemental hunching over a large crystal, probably about 5 foot tall, about 2 foot wide, a little bit like quartz, just glowing. The whole area has a purple hue to it. There are a lot of bones on the floor. There are some equipment on the floor which is rusted and old. You recognise the form that Dak takes in his earth elemental phase.
High iron content. I'm slightly red.
Yeah. There's just the slight horns on the top
Yeah.
stone. Yes. Well, I think first thing I'd do is I will use my turn to dash.
So you're prone at the
over to where
moment.
Dak is. Okay, that's fine. So that'll be half my movement to get
I'll
up.
let you get to him. That's fine. You can get to him. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm a fast boy.
So
I'll just
the
get those
ground
sort of
ground is uneven. It's undulating and almost as if there are little thongs coming up. But this is what all the crystals are. This is a pink glow to the crystal.
Do I feel like I'm actually inside the creature?
You feel like you're inside a vast cavern.
Because if it was just a matter of blasting from the inside again,
You
that
don't know.
wouldn't be too
It doesn't.
much of a
It doesn't
problem.
look particularly organic what you're in.
No. I guess I've run over here, so I'll be gassed and catching my breath for a few seconds, so I'll have to wait till my next turn to do anything with this
Okay.
crystal.
Okay. The blood that's pouring from your lip and the gash in your side from those teeth is sort of healed by Dak's intervention, but you're still
Yeah,
panting.
as my nose was bleeding as I got knocked out, I'd
And,
get
and
up, I
strangely,
was
your
like,
hair
snort
is
the blood back in.
your hair is still growing from that unguent you put on your hair last week.
Are my fingers still stuck together?
They are.
They
Actually,
are.
no, not here.
Or
They're not. No, they're not.
Okay, worth noting, but I'll save it to my next
Mhm.
turn.
Okay. I'm back to this place. Marmaduke comes along. Lewin,
Yes.
it sees you there in front of it,
How can he miss me when I look as radiant as this?
and he bites you with a oh Jesus, 17 to hit.
That is a miss.
He's going to attack with his tail, Azakar, with a 32 to hit.
Yeah, just
Oh,
about.
bloody hell.
24 bludgeoning damage. Bosh.
Oof. That was not very nice.
Okay, nice. And that is him done. JC.
Cool. You see a flash of pink in the undergrowth as I move a distance, and then randomly up comes Kindness, reaching out of the thorns straight into his belly with a 20 to hit.
And that hits him, and you do 42 damage.
Yes. And then I will.
You realise this creature is not acting with much intelligence at the moment.
It's meat.
How much
and
time?
then
42, I said, yep.
Yes, 42.
Yep.
It would be double movement, isn't it, to get to there?
Yeah, it's double movement.
Yeah, so I would have done that stab halfway whilst moving, so
Yep.
I've ended up there.
Yeah,
and
right
then
in his
obviously I
mouth.
will-
Excellent.
Whilst still crouching in the undergrowth, as a bonus action, I will hide for 28. So
Okay.
the pink flash disappears again.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Lewin.
Lewin's clever enough to realise that any external spell effect. doesn't
First of all, actually, before that, could please, JC.
Yep.
Let me do this. We go. Try again. Could you make a wisdom saving throw?
An attempt will be made. 24.
Not a problem. Feel the despair come across you, but you do ignore it.
Yep.
Is this like an actual spell, or is this more like an innate ability? Because if it's a spell, we shouldn't be able to do that because of.
It's an innate ability.
Okay, cool.
Some of the things it can't do at the moment because of the feeble mind.
Sure.
Okay, Lewin.
Cool. Well, as spells are off the table for the time being, I'm glad I've got a backup. I'm just going to hit it again. So that is going to be 17, which is probably a miss.
Clangs off it.
And the second one, which is a 30, natural 1.
That clangs off it as well.
Yeah, that is both things Lewin can do.
And you see a couple of silver scales break off it as you hit it. They float into the morass of limbo. And they fall out of the bubble and they just dissolve into the kaleidoscope behind you.
Behold, you overgrown fish bait! I will destroy you!
Azakar,
you just hear this angelic choir behind him at all times.
Azakar, a storm front comes through.
Oh.
And you find yourself in the subatomic world. Everything else is still there, but the chaos shifts through. Dak. This is hard work on 2 screens. You are back in this space. You are next to this crystal. It's about 4 or 5 foot tall. It's about 2 foot wide. Looks like quartz. It is glowing. There's a deep thumb to it as it do this.
Cool. I'm going to say to Phomos in a language he cannot comprehend, this looks important, and it will either make it better or not, and I'm going to attack the big crystal.
Okay, make an attack roll.
So a 19 to hit.
Okay, that hits it.
Don't break the light bulb!
So that does double damage because you are a siege machine. So you chip the crystal slightly, and the whole room just shakes a little bit.
Maybe good, maybe not. Let's do it again. 17.
Missed that time.
Okay, there we are.
It's a very hard thing, and as you hit it, you just feel a wave of loneliness flood through you.
Do I feel
The feeling you had, Dak, it takes you back to a forest. Your father, you're a mouse. Your father is a mouse. Your father's just been eaten by a hawk. You're on your own, in the undergrowth, on your own, alone in the world, vulnerable.
Do I see any reaction from Dak through this, or is it hard to tell?
He's a rock.
Yeah, like talking to a brick wall.
Yeah, maybe it's just like a stiffening and a pause from otherwise a seemingly weird fluid movement. From such a big thing.
You'll see a tiny bit of pea grabbing come out of it.
Yeah, I dropped some pebbles on the floor.
Father was a mouse. Amster.
Your mother was an hamster and your father smelled of elderberries.
The best insult ever. Oh, fantastic.
Right,
okay.
That's
done?
me, I believe.
You done? Okay. Whoop. Back we go. This is difficult. Okay, so you're back in space. Azakar.
All right. It seemed like that last one did something, so I'm going to Mind Sliver him again.
Okay, it's the. I'm going to say the. It's Mind Sliver a leveled spell.
It's cantrip.
Cantrip. Okay. I'm just going to say now the spike rope just disappears.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Yep.
So that's an intelligence. Oh, you said that just kind of happens.
He can't. It cannot pass that.
Sure. Okay.
So roll 40.
That again then. That's 17 psychic.
17 psychic. Yep.
And may I chug down a superior healing potion?
You may.
There you go.
You may.
Heal.
Phomos. Let's go back again. Woo!
Yep.
We almost lead like a split screen map, didn't we?
I'd like to take my turn to examine this crystal, try and figure out its machinations in regards to this plane, and see if it's a good idea for us to be hitting.
Okay,
it or not.
make a investigation roll for me, please.
What? Sorry.
Investigation roll.
Investigation roll. Am I able to guidance myself?
That's an action to do guidance.
Okay,
You can do guidance first if you wish.
Nah. Let's just give it a go. 13.
It's a rock, which is glowing slightly.
Well, you can hit a rock. I don't think I can. So he'll just take a little step back, and he'll just start looking around the cavern for any other clues. And that'll be me done.
Okay, nice. Back here. Oh, God, this is hard work. JC.
JC.
Yes. Plants have gone down, haven't they?
Yeah.
I am out in the open. I don't know. Well, as the plants go down, I'll be startled, so I'm just going to poke him with kindness because I made.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Natural one. Don't forget you don't get that other charisma thing because you don't have Egri anymore.
It bounces off a random scale or something.
It just hits the scale and just skewers it.
Yep. And then I'm going to move. I'm going to go this way. 5, 10. There's no thing now, is there? So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yep.
I'm going to go to there, and I will attempt to hide even though there's nothing around me.
Okay. Can for me, please, as a car.
Yep.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw, okie dokie. No, I cannot.
Okay, you feel a wave of despair. You take
That's a wisdom check, Asuka.
wisdom saving throw. Ooh.
Are you happy with what I've done, or am I doing something different?
Wisdom. That's a wisdom check. That's not a saving throw.
Oh, sorry.
Just come up with some random garbled text.
Says
Oh, I did do that. Sorry, I see what you mean.
you are fine. Okay, not a problem. Okay. Lewin.
Okay. Again, I'm just going to keep hammering away, trying to take this outlier scales off.
Yep.
So, first attack is a 25.
Whack.
So that takes 9 points of magical bludgeoning.
Yep.
Sorry, I just need to check something.
Yep.
Search quickly. No, it's only spells, so I can't use power surge in that.
Yep.
And the second attack.
Whack again. No, hold it. Yep,
is
whack again.
25.
Does 8 force damage.
7 bludgeoning. Ignore the force damage.
Okay, sorry.
That only works in spells.
Okay, nice. You're just chipping away at it, but it really just feels a little bit sort of not the most useful thing you could be doing. Okay, at the end of that, Lewin, you make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Wisdom saving throw. That's going to be a 14.
Okay, you take 12 psychic damage.
Okay.
And you have disadvantage on your next attack or roll, or next attack roll, or
It's just attack rolls.
yeah, attack rolls. Before the end of your next game.
Right.
Okay, Dak, you are.
Okie dokie. Right, well, we'll just carry on doing this.
Okay.
27 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah.
Okay, the crystal shatters.
Ooh, I did something.
Now, there's only a very low glow to this place.
I just broke the light bulb, didn't I?
Yep.
Well...
But the whole room shakes slightly.
Dak's just going to shrug.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm hoping that might be useful, but apparently not.
Okay. You done?
Yep.
Okay. Back here, it is now Azakar.
All right, I'm going to carry on with good old Mind Slither.
Yep. Oh, hold it. Did he get it? Did he get a go? Oh no. I don't think the beastie got a go, did he?
Did we skip him?
Yeah.
No, he came out of this. For some reason, he's out of the turn order. He didn't get a go last go.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's off Phomos, isn't he? He's between Phomos.
Okay, he didn't get it. So he will be attacking. He's going to go directly for Azakar. I'm sorry about this. For some reason, he's come out of the turn order. I don't quite know why.
It could even be the changing of screens as
I was going to say jumping around a little bit.
Maybe. So.
Can't he attack in the other screen?
He can do, yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. I'm going to put him right at the bottom of the thing. There we go. So it's his go now. So he is going to attack Azakar. Yep.
Good.
With a bite attack. With a 31 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. You take 46 damage.
Jesus, okay.
And you are impaled on his teeth. There is a tail that whips round and hits Lewin because he can't see, or less likely to see, JC.
Okay.
And he is going to go whack with his tail, which if I can get him. It is a 30 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
That's 28 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Okay. Do you make a Constitution saving throw? Not a problem. Just bounces off you. Okay. That's him done. JC. Oh, so Phomos, I beg your pardon.
I mean, is there really anything for me to do now? The place is shaking.
It is.
Get away out.
The whole this place has been plunged into darkness. There's still a little bit of glow from the crystals on the floor, but the big crystal is now down.
That shouldn't affect me vision-wise, because of my vision is magical and non-magical darkness, so I can see. It's just, I guess, is there any clear direction for us to be going in, or should we be staying near this crystal?
I'm just going to change the lighting now, so it's really quite dark. It's just dark. So the light's now gone off from this place.
I has duck vision as well.
Yeah. I literally have nothing.
You just feel a wave of anguish come over you.
Yeah, I'll just steady my mind then, I guess. Nothing else I can do.
Back to the other place. I really I think I'm going to break roll 20 to this evening. JC.
It's going to be rinse and repeat again. I will stab and move. So I will hit him with kindness for a 21.
That hits him. Yep, and that's 38 damage. He just doesn't like that very much.
And then I will move I can move 30 feet. I can't. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to go there. So
Yep.
around by Lewin and the background.
Yep.
And I will attempt to hide, even though there's nothing around me again, with a 33. I
Okay.
find some dust to hide behind.
Well, there's nothing there to hide behind now. The everything's gone.
I'm scrabbling for anything. I'll hold a leaf in front of me. Or
A
something.
leaf.
You can dodge.
Well, I was on my action by stabbing.
Okay.
Oh, I think bonus action dodge.
Lewin.
Okay, this is going to get to the part where I have to start asking questions, which is every DM's worst nightmare.
Yep.
So question number 1: can I see Azakar stuck between the teeth?
Yes, you can. Yep.
And on the scale of the map, I'm within 30 feet. But am I within 30 feet?
Yes,
of
you
where
are.
I'm
Yep.
floating? And thirdly, you're going to hate me because this is going to involve a stat block of something else. As I'm going to look at Azakar, who I'm assuming you're on death's door, basically.
So this creature, yes. Pretty much, get away.
And I'm going to do something really weird, and this is going to make the DM a nightmare. I'm going to turn you into a dragon turtle.
Right.
It's done silence and the DM says it all.
I have encountered a dragon turtle because we met
You
one
have?
on top of the mountain where we had gone.
That wasn't a dragon turtle.
Can I turn it to whatever that creature was?
That was a stone dragon.
Can I turn him into a stone dragon then? Still a massive big creature.
Okay, make an intelligence roll for me, please.
Okay.
Oops.
Rolls a 1, turns him into a gecko.
Okay, you remember the dragon. You think I'm going to try and turn him into this. Okay.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm gonna try to do that.
Do you say anything before you do it?
Brace
Dak,
yourself.
what's your level? Sorry, Azkar, what's your level?
I'm a level 18.
Okay. Which spell are you casting here?
That is true polymorph.
True polymorph.
This one's going to take a bit of
If you
thinking
turn it-
because it's a big knife level spell.
Okay. First of all, could you do a polymorph thing? Okay.
Oh dear, what's happened now?
Hey, it's 2 for the price of 1.
Oh no, you haven't.
Here
have
we
you?
go.
Okay.
I'm on my own.
Where's my sheep? Where's my sheep?
So if you said nothing, Lewin, I would be an unwilling creature unless you said something.
I
It'd be a good warning,
would have
I think.
shouted out that I was going to cast something on you, but beyond
You
that,
try and disintegrate me not 2 turns ago.
yeah, but
Here, Azakar, let me help you.
that was accidental this time.
Oh, well, you have to make a wisdom saving throw first of all, Lewin, don't you?
What for?
You cast polymorph on yourself. You'll take a saving throw from your turning yourself into a sheep.
Do I get to make a saving throw against
Yep.
that?
Yep.
That's 14.
Okay, you are now a sheep.
Yep.
Okay.
Bah.
Okay, you are a sheep. So I'm just going to put you there, and there's a sheep here. The problem
And
with
into the
with this stone dragon, its CR rating was 20.
What a shame.
So you feel yourself start to change as a car. It doesn't quite hold. You don't think you're quite powerful enough to be able to hold that form.
Can I
Does he
become
get-
like
does-
an adult dragon instead or something?
Yeah, does he get a different form?
You get a horn on the side of your head.
Here, poke him with this.
Oh dear. So Lewin, it has not quite worked as you wanted to do. He's got a couple of horns, and he's got a bit of a tail. But he's
we're really in trouble now.
Okay.
Because that was my Hail Mary to turn that encounter around. We're in real.
Okay.
bother.
Well, I am going to take an executive decision here. You all get swallowed by Marmaduke because I think you can't get away. The sheep gets swallowed because you cannot possibly stop as a sheep. And as the car gets swallowed, JC, you're on your own, and you're either going to be left in the limbo space on your own with no Azakar support for the bubble, or you jump into the maw of the Marmaduke. What do you do?
Well, I'm going to have to follow the bubble, but as I jump in, can I do the sort of, when a pirate in the pirate movies jumps off the sail and they stab the sword into the sail to slow this thing?
Oh, like the sliding down,
Yeah.
slide down the gullet with the sword.
all the way
I'll
down
let you
the
do
gullet.
that, but I'm going to say to you, you all get swallowed because it's just going to take a while to do this, and this is going to be, unfortunately, now inevitable, unless you disagree.
Because you can't tell me this, the only thing I would have in mind is what sort of hit points are we talking about on this giant worm?
It looks a little bit damaged, but it's a huge thing. It still looks very vital.
Fine.
I mean,
If you want to carry on, we'll carry on. But if you want to save about half an hour, I would just say you all get swallowed.
Okay, sure.
It's one of those things. I might be able to do it if I still have like the plant cover where I can hide, but on my own, out in the open, no, I don't think I could.
Okay, so you one by one, you get deposited in this cavern.
Can I do a damage roll? Slicing his gullet on the way down.
You can try.
I'm just gonna click a kindness one and just see what happens. There you
Okay. You can, I'll give you that. You're not going to get stick. You get a normal attack, but you can damage it as you go down. But you feel yourself go into this space. Lewin, could you make an Arcana roll for me, please?
Am I still a sheep?
No, because as soon as it grabs you, you turn out of being a sheep.
Okay. Also, I can't see anything.
I'm all in darkness.
You're all in darkness.
go. I just
Definitely
want to
wasn't
do with my
that.
darkness. So
You find yourself in a dark space. Oh, you won't be able to see anything at all, Lewin, because I've just put the wrong thing there. Because I brought the sheep in rather than you. So there's.
If when I land, is there anything loose around me on the floor that I can cast light on with my cantrip?
Yes, you'll be able to cast light on yourself if you wish.
There you go. You have a light.
So Lewin, you are. I'm just going to put you there.
Oh, I'm back in here again.
Yep. You're back in here, and you see, but you're a sheep, and you look around, and you can't see anything. It's completely dark for you because there's no light until JC casts a light spell.
I will also cast light on the end of my staff.
You can't because you're a sheep.
Yes.
So
Shouldn't be a sheep anymore, though, should he?
Yeah, we just said he wasn't a sheep.
oh yes, I beg your pardon. Yes, I beg your pardon. You're not a sheep. You are yourself now. You've just been damaged. Yep. It just came down. So just take 20 hit points off each of you as you're in there. But you're now in this space. You're in this cavern. You see Phomos there, sort of vaguely glowing slightly with the rocks around you, and a walking Dak. And you are now in a space which is away from Limbo.
So all I can see currently is about a 30-foot sphere around me.
Yep,
So
because
I can't see.
because the light's been switched off because the light has gone.
Yeah, so I can't see Dak or Phomos.
Yeah, you see the light from JC.
And also, to be fair, I can see you guys in this, no problem, so I would call out to you and get you to follow the voice in my direction, if needs be.
It's a trap. Fireball.
But if you fireball me, I'm going to send 2 back. Well, there was a big crystal that gave us light in here, but someone decided to smash it before we were done looking at what it was.
Was that Dax by any chance?
Dax just gonna shrug. Like,
If you get closer, he'll be like, "Do you see this big shattered pile of crystal and the hole in the floor? That was."
I can just imagine Phobos doing that Will Smith sort of stand with both arms out, like this.
That is exactly what I'm thinking. Yeah, I was motioning that in IRL. Yeah.
Obviously, JC will say you do know where we all are. I don't know if any of you will actually, because I was the only one that voluntarily jumped down the gullet of this thing.
I guess it was sort of like, did you experience the same experience of going down other creatures, or was it more interdimensional travel?
No, it was more like a throat.
And you kept your eyes open the whole time?
Yeah.
There was no change in your surroundings suddenly?
There was. Suddenly
Well-
you found yourself here, JC.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I jumped down it, and then I sort of blinked, and all of a sudden I'm in darkness.
And now you're all here. You suddenly feel there was a coldness. There was a although you're all there together, there was a loneliness. There was a despair.
This isn't the remains of Singorn, is it?
I don't remember Singorn looking like a crystal cavern.
This
Rather
is
than
some
rubble.
sort of weird pocket dimension belly. Who knows?
With my invocation, so my Eldritch invocations, I can pretty much cast detect magic immediately. So
Yep,
can I
you can.
pop that on and take a look around?
You can. You cast detect magic. This whole place, there is transmutation magic. There is chaos magic, which you've now learned to identify. There is a slight degree of radiant. Sorry, not damage. Radiant magic here as well. But there's a coldness. There is a background of necrosis, and you look at the bones on the floor, and there's a slight necrotic air to them.
Well, it kind of reminds me of actual limbo as opposed to the realm limbo. How they read it in the texts. So,
Lewin,
I wonder where we exactly are.
we don't feel the chaos of limbo. Would you?
But I can point out there is still some chaos magic in
Yeah,
there.
but it's not like it's permeating everywhere. Would your hotel thing work in here? Do you think?
Potentially, but it's a very expensive thing to do. And believe it or not, I have other priorities for that.
Keep it in mind, because I think looking at Asgard, some of us might need a long rest if we're in somewhere that could potentially be safe-ish.
I mean, we've been swallowed. I mean, grumble, grumble. Yeah.
Well said.
Like an exhalation of breath, there's a coldness that just flows through this room.
I will say to you, Dak, now you're level 18, the reading I would take, and of course my reading isn't definitive, if you can do verbal and somatic components, you may be able to speak in that form now.
No, we can't.
Maybe, yeah.
No,
Okay, fair enough.
I would imagine it's just whatever the incantation is, just in Terran rather than common, I would think.
In rock.
Yeah.
Rock.
If that's the case, Lewin's going to start ritual casting. I'll go get telepathic bond up.
Okay.
Whilst he's doing that, JC's just going to be stabbing the floor with the kindness to see if it does anything. Not hard, just sort of poking the floor.
It just feels like rock under your rapier.
Okay.
There's a chill to the air.
Does it just get colder, or does it feel like the coldness is washing in from one direction or another?
It just, the whole air, it just feels like the heat has gone out of this space.
Mm-hmm.
JC's going to do another JC thing. Can you try and chisel one of these crystals out the ground, please?
Mine.
You can try with your rapier, yeah. Sorry, with your rapier, you can try that. It's not.
No, I'm going to try
really
with the dagger. We'll try with my dagger, so I don't ruin the rapier.
So it's not really. So with the dagger, okay, you can try. A dagger it's not really designed to cut through rock.
Would that just be using the dagger roll, or do you want me to roll a d20 or something?
No, you're not going to cut through the rock. There's stone here. There is. You probably need a while. A dagger is not the right equipment for this. You need a hammer and a chisel or something. A dagger doesn't do that.
Allow Dex to help you.
I could just point you in the direction of the giant Christmas light that broke. Was there shards left over on the floor afterwards, or
allow me
the one that Dax?
Allow me to show you to my pile of crystals.
Because that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, we just send JC to your work if we need to,
exactly.
right?
Save me
Yeah,
one.
as you lot are doing it, I'm going to be trying different crystals, see if anyone's loose.
To the north of you, you see some glowing dots, like two eyes looking at you.
We all see that, or
yes, you all see the glowing eyes. You see this spectral figure float slowly towards you. The coldness is around it.
JC instantly buggers off.
Yeah. I'm trying crystals.
So I'd like you all to make either an intelligence, wisdom, or charisma saving throw for me, please, of your choice. Can we start with? No. Can we start with a DAC? Intelligence, wisdom, or charisma?
Wisdom it is, I guess.
Okay.
26.
26. Wisdom, yep. So can you just mark off you've just done wisdom, yep?
Yeah,
yes. You feel a sense of loneliness and futility. You are stunned for a round. As a car. Intelligence, wisdom, or charisma, please.
Wisdom it is.
Wisdom. Again, do the same?
Yep.
Okay. You feel this feeling of loneliness, futility, isolation. You are stunned for a round as well. Lewin.
That is a 19.
What are you going to do? Intelligence? Intelligence.
Save.
Intelligence, yep.
Yep.
You feel despair, sadness. You fall to the ground and you start sobbing. This is like Tasha's hideous laughter for the next round.
Okay.
Phomos. Intelligence, wisdom, or charisma?
I'll do charisma. Curious question. Obviously, just say about this loneliness feeling. Is it going to affect me in the same way, considering I've been alone for 200 years?
You don't know.
At one point. So, it's 14, which is.
You're doing charisma, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. You feel where are you? You turn round, you point your fingers at JC. Could you make 4 attack rolls for me, please, with your Eldritch Blast Eldritch Blast.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. At least Hex went down.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be Hexed. I'll roll more.
There we go. There we go.
They're all
JC,
good rolls.
he turns around and zaps you. They're at disadvantage because you're at point blank range. So, Fomos, 14 to hit. No, hold it. 20 to hit.
Anything above 18 will hit.
So 5 force
That's
damage.
22 then.
Well, that's everything.
They
Yeah,
22 on
they
that
all
one.
hit. Bang, 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 bang. As you get.
Five,
Is that with the addition?
14.
There's no. If you get any extra for your charisma on that or not?
Why is that taking it? Oh, I think when the AP has a crash, it's done something too,
Yep.
because it should have agonizing blast on there.
Okay.
That doesn't need it. No.
It adds a charisma modifier. To
So it's another 20. So it's 20. It's 42 damage. Bash.
Can I uncanny any of that?
You can uncanny dodge one of them. Take the first
Take the
one.
highest one.
We'll take the first one. 4. So you reduce the damage by 5. That's
Cool. So what
37
was I
damage you take.
37 damage.
Yep.
I'm gonna poke you with kindness. Sorry,
I'm just going to roll another one just so I can test it. I'm
No,
not
you can't.
hitting you again, don't worry.
You can.
Yeah, it's fixed.
Yep. Nice. Okay, and JC, intelligence, wisdom, or charisma? Saving throw.
I'll do intelligence for 27.
27. Okay. You feel like once when you were a kitten, your entire litter gone off somewhere else and you're left on your own, and you're mewling for your mother and you're on your own and you're terrified. You fall to the floor and you are crying.
Yep.
So that's like Lewin, your Tasha's hideous laughter.
Yep.
This creature comes along and it makes a attack against Dak with a 12 to hit.
Misses.
What's your armor class?
16.
Okay, it is 10 plus your dexterity. So what is your armor class?
My dexterity is 2, so 12.
12. So it does hit. It does 19 necrotic damage.
Ooh.
It attacks you again with a 9. Misses.
Misses.
And then it pulls away. You can take an attack of opportunity.
Sure. 22.
And your claw goes right through it. You think you hit it, doesn't do any damage, and it just disappears away. Moves off north.
Weird. Okay.
The coldness recedes slightly.
Why didn't it do that?
And then the room temperature rises. So those who passed your saving throws, could you just record that you've passed that particular saving throw, please?
What was the passing score?
You don't know.
If you're not on the floor crying.
Everybody passed. I think everybody passed. It's just whatever you've had. So what you got was the effective if you passed. Actually,
so will I
Fomos
take
didn't.
JC
Fomos
because I
didn't.
passed?
Fomos failed. Everybody else passed.
Right.
I can't reduce my hit points of my character for some reason.
Can't
I
you?
don't think you need to. You didn't get hit by him.
Yeah, I took 19 points of damage, but I can't. Every time I change it, it just goes back to 126.
Oh, I've done it for you.
Did you? I thought I thought both missed you. 9,
The
12 and a 9.
second one misses me, but
Yep.
for some reason my AC is lower, so it's messing me
Okay.
about magic stuff.
So this ethereal creature, this insubstantial creature, which you could almost see through with the red eyes. Azakar, you think this looks almost like undead to you. It just disappears away. And the room
Did you do the
the temperature of the
saving throw on
room
that
just
then?
rises now.
Are we out of some kind of turn order or what?
You're not in turn order again.
Okay.
No, you're not in turn order, no.
Just really quick, Dak, did you roll a wisdom saving throw? Because the description on that says that you have to succeed on a wisdom saving throw, otherwise you lose the maximum HP. So whilst a hit may have hit you with your AC, did you do a wisdom save?
No, I didn't.
Don't forget that, because because he's in Dak is in Earth Elemental form, so I'm not bothered with that.
Oh,
Okay.
If he was in normal form, I would have
course.
done. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
Well, do you want to try and find a way out of here then?
Lewin, can we talk yet?
Am I still on the ground?
That's interrupted your spell.
Yeah.
You are sobbing, and then you come out of it and you look around. Everybody else is looking similarly shell-shocked. JC is sort of patting down his cloak, where he's got 4 smouldering holes in it, and no one seems to have seen you sort of sobbing on the floor.
Most unpleasant. I can certainly get us out of here, but I don't know any limitations. Perfectly plausible that any attempt to shift out of this plane would not work.
Dak's just going to nod since he can't communicate in any other way.
You all feel uneasy in this space.
I say we try it. This isn't a good place for us, and we failed against the worm. It's time to go back and regroup.
Okay. I will get out the icon of the 7-pointed star then. The only problem that is if we're still on limbo, this won't work.
Ha ha ha.
Oh, I might be able to. Help. Give me a second.
Does this?
So, do you say if we're still on limbo, your spell won't work?
Well, I don't know where we are. So basically, you got one chance to gamble on this, and if I get it wrong, you get
Because the
nothing.
other option is I don't know whether word or recall would help, because I can use my limited wish for that, but it's whether it counts as a sanctuary. I mean, technically it would count as a sanctuary for Azakar, so it depends. I guess it would mean does it need to be the caster's sanctuary or not?
I don't know what that bit meant. Does this feel like Limbo to Azakar?
Limbo is such a chaotic and wild place. This could be anywhere.
I will make reference to Yazakar that when we got in here, my fingers suddenly were unglued again, which compared to last time was quicker than I'd expect. So I think this place might be, if it is still in limbo, it's some sort of demi-plane. It's not limbo vanilla, so to speak.
Dak's going to make an insightful statement that no one can understand.
One also suspects that we may be here for a reason. Maybe we can't defeat Mr. Marmaduke from the outside, but what about the inside?
Well, I tried that by stabbing the floor and nothing happened.
Well,
It might be a bit more
I could
complicated
do.
than that.
There is something I could do, but we might need to all stand back from the middle. Because there's a lot of bones here. So, DM, just for clarification, would these bones count as corpses?
There's a lot of bones around. They look like lots of corpses, yeah.
Okay. So, there is something I could try, but we would all want to be a little bit further away from here, because I think I can direct this. But we could try blowing a hole in this floor, if you want. I could try.
I don't see what purpose it serves.
Well, do you want to get out of here or not?
Yeah.
Or we could use Lewin's spell.
Can Dak just like slam the floor to see if I can like crack or fracture any of it, or whether it just remains solid?
You can try. You cannot get through the floor. It does not feel like. Doesn't feel like stone from the elemental plane of stone. Let's put it that way.
Okay, so if I hit it, I can't like chip bits off. Or
You can chip
like
bits
that.
off, but you'll struggle to get through it. You can't glide into it.
No, it was more from Famous' point of view. I was just trying to work out if this floor is even damageable in any physical way.
Oh, you can chip away at it, yeah. But you can't glide through it.
No, that's fine. Looks pretty hard to me, but all you hear is crunching pebbles.
That's unfortunate.
So you come to a little bit of a hole in the floor there. Doesn't do very much though.
Azakar holds his hand out, Lewin, for that fork.
Here you go. I will. It's not a fork.
Lewin falls into the hole that Dak has just
Sorry,
made.
not a fork.
Could you make a dexterity saving
hole
throw
than
for
I
me?
thought.
Could you make a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
Oh god, I couldn't even see that on the map. It's dark in here, I suppose.
It's the beginning of the end, this is. He falls in, turns into a sheep.
You fall and you take one bludgeoning damage as you fall over and just graze your shin.
Ooh! Ow! What is it you want, Asakar?
We're going back to the sanctuary.
I have two here, and Lewin has two. He's got the symbol of the seven-pointed star, which is linked to Enclave. That
And
teleporters that, and I have the silver scale, which serves as a tether for plane shift. Of course, we don't know where we are, so plane shift might not work, or teleportation might not work.
Okay. So, me not knowing greatly about the rules.
Rules?
Pretty sure plane
What
shift will
rules?
work through.
Yeah, my interpretation of this is that we have moved to a different plane, but I don't know if Azakar would necessarily know the answer to that. That's just what I think.
Make a carnival for me, please. You don't know. There's not enough information to actually make that decision. It starts to get colder again in this room.
Dak is going to explain the difference between plane shift and teleportation, but no one can understand it.
Lewin can also do that. Plane shift can take you between the planes, but not to a direct location. Teleportation can take you to a direct location, but only on the same plane. So, for example, if I cast teleportation here, targeting the Enclave, but this is a different plane, it wouldn't work. And I could cast plane shift, and we'd end up in limbo, but not necessarily at Enclave. Do you get me?
Yes.
Hearing yet another piece, I'm moving away from Phomos.
There's some red lights. JC, you see red eyes to the south of you.
I'll point and scream and move.
Point and scream and move.
And it just floats, this ethereal creature just floats towards you. Gets colder.
If I were you, your ability to summon a host of spirits may be useful at this time.
Yeah, I was also going to ask, would this thing floating towards us count as a corpse?
You don't know.
Wherever this thing appears from, Dak is going to try and move to
Feel-
be between it and I.
There's a feeling of despair and loneliness washes over all of you.
Josie wants to shut his eyes.
Um,
But I can't see it. It can't see me.
Can I see a handful of piles of bones near where this thing's floating towards us?
Yeah?
Fantastic. In which case, I would like to try and fuck this thing up. I'm going to cast Detonate Corpses on 5 of the nearest bodies to this ethereal creature.
What sort of corpses are you going to animate?
It doesn't animate them, and they blow up.
Such a metal
They blow up.
spell.
They blow up in. They blow up in a 20 feet radius. So hopefully, I can cast them on sort of like ones here, and they should all hopefully explode into hails of bone shards against this ethereal creature.
Sounds like Fireball with extra steps.
So you cast. Right. So how big is this?
Each corpse I blow up that I choose is 20 feet radius. So I would like to cast it on ones that are further away from us and closer to it.
How many can you cast it on?
Up to 5.
There's more than 5 there.
That's a
The
fun
entire
spell. I
floor
like
is going to become a problem, isn't it?
And it's each creature within 20 feet of a detonated course needs to make it. So he needs to make 5 dexterity saving throws, please.
Okay. There is a huge explosion and detonation of bones to the south of you. The whole room shakes.
I've been waiting to use this.
That's really cool. I like that.
Nice. Okay.
It's actually a 21. It's a 21 save. Sorry, it doesn't update my spell list for my spell save. So it's 21.
So there's this great big mushroom cloud that explodes behind you, to the south of you, and you all take.
I'm just going to cover my eyes as all the bone shrapnel is launched.
And it
across
just
the room.
launches into the air. The ceiling is high above you. It's the ceiling is in shadows, but you can hear it ricocheting off the ceilings. And you all, can you actually? That's quite a lot, actually. Could you all just make dexterity saving throws for me, please?
Random jaw comes flying past.
Exactly that. You're out of range. So
Can I argue I get advantage considering I know what's coming?
So if they, basically the save is
the
set is 10. Save dex saving throw is 10, because you're out of range. But if because it's such a big amount of damage, because there's so many bones here, those who fail, for each one you fail by, you take a point of damage. Those Dak, you take 6. Lewin, you take 2. Everybody else, Azakar.
Yeah, sorry, was I supposed to make a save?
Yep, dexterity saving throw, please. Yep.
Lou just gets kicked in the chin by a dislocated foot as it flies past.
As a car, you take 8 damage as bits of bones just fly past you. And when the dust settles...
As a cub manages to get bitten by a skull as it flies.
I was going to say that Azakar gets booted in the balls by one of the legs as it flips past.
a spare leg flows past and hits him in the face. As
missing teeth, they land into.
And as the fire and the smoke dissipates, out from it you see this creature coming forward. Could you all either make for me intelligence or wisdom or charisma saving throws? If you passed it last time, then you can't use the same one again.
Shit. It's the only one I'm good at.
So can I just check that didn't? I don't need to roll any damage. It did nothing, right?
It did. It just came through it. It didn't seem to affect it. Fomos, could you make a intelligence or wisdom or charisma saving throw? So, okay, you've done that. So, Fomos, which one are you doing, Fomos? Charisma. You passed this one.
So I can use the same one.
Yep. So, you. You are confused till the end of your next go.
Great.
You feel a huge longing, and you feel mate, partner, lover. That's what you feel. Dak. Intelligence, wisdom, or charisma. Yeah, I think you passed wisdom. So you can't have wisdom because you had it last time. What did you pass?
So I did intelligence and got 17.
17. Okay, you fail on that. So you take 2d6 psychic damage.
Okie dokie.
It is 8 psychic damage. Who was next? Azakar. Azakar makes a 9 on the charisma. You take 8 psychic damage. And you need to immediately attack. You attack Dak. What is your strongest spell?
Can I attack Lewin, please?
No, because Dak is closer.
Darn.
What is your do you have a level 9 spell? Which is an attack spell.
It depends what you consider to be an attack.
Does it cause damage?
Single target.
Yeah, but...
No? So do you have a level 8 spell that causes damage?
So I have a level 9 spell that causes damage, but it's...
No, if it's a but, doesn't count. Do you have a level 8 spell that causes damage?
So I don't have spell slots until I go down to level 6, but I still have Crown of Stars around me, so I can ping a Crown of Stars at someone.
Okay. You throw that at Dak.
Okay.
Who else has here? JC, you failed a wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
You are stunned until the end of your next turn. You take 2d6 damage. You take 8 psychic damage. I beg your pardon?
8, yep.
Yep. And who else? Lewin made a
Natural 20.
charisma save. You've succeeded. And you you're confused. Okay, so who's confused?
I am confused.
Okay, so what does the confusion do? You do, Lewin, to make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature. That will be, I'm going to say that is JC who is stunned. Make a melee attack against JC, please. If you have nothing to hit him with, you just use your fist. Have we lost Lewin?
He's so confused he forgot how to speak.
Yep, we've lost Lewin, I think. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay. So we lost Lewin. And who else failed their charisma one?
I didn't fail, but I got confused because I had like.
Oh yeah, you
20
passed. Yep.
something.
So Phomos, you are confused as well, just for one round, and you get a.
So wait, we saved and we still get confused.
Have I got sound now?
Yep, you have.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you have.
Hooray!
So Phomos, you don't do anything. It's action. Okay. This creature comes up and he makes an attack against Phomos. And he is going to make 2 despair attacks. 20 to hit.
Yeah.
That's 24 necrotic damage. Can you make a wisdom saving throw for me, please?
Yeah, this is going to be awkward to try and keep tabs on. 1 second. Let me just get a notepad preparation.
And he also does
17.
And he does a 16 to hit you as well.
What about does the cloak of displacement? Oh no, because it's been hit already, so it doesn't. No, that'll hit still. Yeah.
Yep. Does 16 hit you? Yep.
Yes.
Okay. So you take another 15 necrotic damage, and a wisdom save, and you pass. You pass both of those wisdom saving throws. It pulls away.
as this thing was approaching, can Dak have moved next to Fomos as it was coming?
Yep. Yeah, I'll let you do that. Yep.
Because I was trying to position myself between it and the party at all times as
Yep.
best I could.
Yep. And it pulls away.
Cool. Can I get an attack of opportunity?
You can
then?
both get attack of opportunities. Yep.
Cool. Can I cast Blight
Cool.
for mine?
You can, and both you realise that when you can hit it, but it doesn't do any damage, and it just disappears away into the darkness.
Well, attack of opportunities, does that count any like spells, or is it just
If
melee?
you've got Warcaster.
You've got
you can do
Warcaster.
spells, but it has to be single target damage.
Damn. Okay, I was going to say.
And it has to be a spell with an attack roll as well.
It's whether Bless the Dead would count as an attack against a ghost.
Okay, so it just moves away and then it disappears.
Okay, so we've got a practically unkillable thing that just keeps pestering us.
Then we might as well teleport out of here and just see what happens.
Have we tried radiant damage on it yet? Actually, I can't talk. Grumble, grumble.
We've never been able to actually take a turn against it. We've only attacked as it moves away
Okay.
from us, I think.
Well, those are. If you want to take it, make attacks against it as it's moving away. I'm happy for you guys to do that. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to cast Bless for. It's touch, so it might get me in trouble doing this, but I'm going to chance it. Can I run up to it and Bless for Dead on it?
Yep, you can.
Yeah. Does that do anything to it?
It has to make a saving throw for you.
A 21.
No, it doesn't.
Has no effect on living creatures or the undead.
It's not. Ghosts aren't really undead though. That's more like zombies and skeletons.
True, but they're not exactly alive either.
It's just
so,
spirit. Yeah, well.
So no, it does do nothing. Azakar, do you want to do anything?
Sorry, do I get to make an attack against
Yeah,
it?
you can do something. Yeah, Sorry, I forgot that. Yep.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'll chuck a sacred flame at it.
Okay. Go for it.
That's a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. It just moves through that. It doesn't harm it.
Oh, interesting. So okay, I won't roll damage, but you just say like even if I did, nothing happens.
Nothing happens to it. No. Lewin, do you want to do anything?
Are there any stones in the ground?
There
Or
are
one
stones
of these-
everywhere.
These purple I'm going to grab one of these purple diamonds, which is
Yep.
loose. I'm going to cast light on it, and I'm going to drop it into this hole.
Okay, the hole that was made by Dak. Yep.
I mean,
Oh, was that made by Dag? Well,
Yeah.
in that case, I'm going to throw the light diamond at this thing.
Okay.
It's not really an attack. It's just it's a display of aggression. If you make yourself big, they'll run away.
Okay. There's a light that comes on. Stone illuminates this space. Doesn't seem to affect it. JC, do you want to do anything?
Oh, I'm stunned at the moment.
Stunned. Yep. So it moves to here. You can still. It floats away. You can all have another go at doing something if you wish. You still see it in the light from Lewin's spell.
Well, we've already determined that it's anything physical doesn't do anything, does it?
no. Oh, grumble, grumble.
And
Grumble,
also,
grumble.
it's possible this is another one because it's come from a totally different direction. It might not be the same creature, and I hardly think fighting this thing is going to actually do anything. We're better just getting out of here, licking our wounds, and seeing what else we can do.
Does my stone light up anything of interest as I throw it?
Well, it is where it is.
Yeah.
You can see this creature going down this direction, down this way, down to the southeast. Going to do anything before it disappears out of your visual range?
Don't know what it is. Have I ever seen anything or read anything about something like this?
I can tell you now, you have not,
Cool.
because it's homebrew.
Right, okay. Has anyone got spell good and evil?
Sorry, what did you say, mate?
So
I guess I don't have it. Does anyone have Dispel Good and Evil? Could that maybe do something to it? I mean, it just when it comes up and tries to touch us, at least it's not gonna just hit it. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this thing is more like a I'm trying to put it this way. This is like if this is the otherworldly plain stomach of the creature that swallowed us, wouldn't it make sense that maybe instead of like stomach acid, it's got this to wear us down over time instead?
Oh, you are clever.
Fat Logwood has done us.
Well, yeah, it just seems to have no shits given against
So
radiant.
are you doing anything at all, or are you going to? Is it just going to just disappear?
Maybe we should follow it.
Okay, so it disappears down this way.
Into a wall, probably. Can I still see? Because I can see quite far. Like,
You can. You can see it disappear through a wall.
Well, unless you have a way.
Can
of
you actually
walking
see?
through
Can you actually
walls,
see it?
I suggest.
You actually see it?
120 feet.
Can you
I
see?
should be able to.
Have you got that? Yep.
Can.
So you can you still see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it goes into a space down here and then disappears.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna as a turn, quote unquote, I will dash down there, and then if I can see it's just a solid wall, then I will just come back afterwards and just explain. Because by looks of it isn't it? Yeah, it's just a solid wall. So I'll go down there, come back and say it's just going through a wall again. As I think this is just a very interesting form of the stomach. And so
Now,
getting out of here.
I'm just going to say it's 10:30. Fomos, you wanted to get away early this evening.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty tired.
Yeah. So, do you want to stop here? Give you a chance to think about it. Or do you want to carry on?
It's about to Fomus, really, if you want to call it a night, mate, because you're up early.
Oh yeah,
You'll be the one who's
I'm good. I think also we are just sitting here and going, at least we have a week then to figure out what happens instead of letting the skeleton kill us over the next half hour.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Good stuff.
Just remember, if you passed one of those saving throws, can you just tick it off for me, please? Because you can't. If you pass one, although it may affect you, you can't be affected by it again.
So if you pass all three, you're good to go.
You're good to go. Exactly that. Fat chance of that, of course.
Well, I'm 2 out of 3 at the moment. I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, well, that's why you're the leader and the survivor.
I wouldn't put money on charisma getting me through, but
Okay, shall we stop there for this evening?
Yep.
Yeah, sounds good.
And it's all very weird. This.
Well, I mean, we rolled horribly tonight, all of us.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
We really rolled bad.
But Fomos, can you just make an Arcana roll for me, please?
Yeah, let me get my sheet back open. Come on, roll 20. Arcana.
Okay, 22. That's pretty
22.
good. Pretty good. So you have read in some of your readings about extraplanar beings that actually have stomachs which are almost subdimensional. And you've never heard of this Marmaduke thing before, but you have read about a entity called an astral dreadnought, which has something similar. I think it may be this is an extraplanar space, which is just part of this creature.
Was there anything in my research of how to get out of those extraplanar spaces?
I think the last entry you read was good luck.
Mm. I have a particular set of skills.
Not the skills you need.
none of them useful.
Well, I think Azakar's going to try insight again.
Again, Let me do it again.
Yeah, as you did when you got trying to grapple somebody.
Just anything.
Anything.
That's not strength or dexterity.
Okay. Well, we'll stop there for this evening. You can give you a 7 days to do your research and do Google searches about how to get out of this.
We won't do any of that.
Of course you won't. Of course you won't. Of course you won't. And realise that
Marmaduke disintegrate. But if we all line up next to each other in one big line, we might be able to get all of us.
Nice.
I don't mind getting eaten.
Who said was, well, oh, we're not going to get eaten this time? Who did say that last time? And there's an eyebrow raised at the last session. Oh, that was Phomos who said that, I think. Yeah,
No, I always get eaten. I always get eaten. I don't know where it's...
You've been eaten again.
Yeah.
We're very on brand.
Okay, well, I will
We're obviously tasting some Wafflehouse.
I will stop there. Okay, see you all same bat time, same bat channel next week, where you have an answer to this conundrum, this riddle, this enigma that you have to try and solve, and I'm sure you will, as you do in your own inevitable style. You'll muck it up, but you'll get out and get through somehow. Probably sacrifice the cat, but for the greater good and all that.
Beloved pet.
The beloved pet.
Beloved.
Oh, that's harsh. That's harsh. You love the cat. You love the cat. Okay, well, I'll stop there, and if anybody wants to listen to this, we're stopping it now. If Ben's there, hi Ben. Still waiting for you to join us again. Okay.
Wish you were here.
Wish you were here, because perhaps you would have survived against Marmaduke.
Subscribe.
Perhaps a one of those stunning strikes may have done the business here. You never know. Cool. All right. I'll see you next week. Take care.
Yep.
I'll stop recording. Bye.